Well, the Lincoln County Volunteer Fire Department received a $1 million grant to construct a new fire station.
But the race is on now to raise $333,000 in matching funds by June, or the $1 million will be lost. KXLY4's Erik Loney takes us to Sprague, Washington.
We've outgrown this station.
Lincoln County Fire District 1 station is literally bursting at the seams.
Well, cracks here and there's cracks on the other side. Some of them you can actually see outside daylight during the day.
The cracks started showing up a couple years ago after the record snowfall. And the 60-year-old building is crumbling, and the district wants to build a new one. It received a $1 million grant from FEMA for this new emergency response center that will include space for law enforcement. But to learn to get the money, it must raise $330,000 in matching funds by summer.
We're in a race. That's the right way to put it.
Scott Clemenson is the volunteer fire chief.
We can't tax anymore. We're taxed to the max.
The chief says they already went to voters a couple years ago to buy new fire trucks, and residents around the small community of Sprague have donated $30,000 toward the effort so far. So now the district is looking for help from the outside, which makes sense considering half to two-thirds of their calls come from visitors driving through on I-90.
Basically, the community is subsidizing the interstate in that we receive no state funding from that interstate. We receive no tax revenues from that interstate, and with the majority of the calls coming from that, these folks here are paying for that response to the interstate.
Chief Clemenson acknowledges raising $300,000 in just 3.5 months will be hard. He doesn't know what they'll do if they don't make it.
If this building does have a structural collapse or something, if we have another flood, we're going to be in trouble. There's been discussion of, we've actually talked to local farmers about the ability to maybe park trucks in their barn.
32,000 cars and trucks pass through this fire district each day on Interstate 90, and now firefighters hope a few of those drivers will come to their rescue in this rare time of need. In Sprague, Erik Loney, KXY4 HD News.
The fire district has a crab feed set up for March 19th and is accepting donations on its website. We put a link to the Lincoln County Fire District website on KXLY.com.